I'm sure many of you have heard of Lake Elsinore, California. Boating, fishing, some of the best antiquing in the area. But the one thing I'm betting you wouldn't expect is that it has one of the best classic Ford parts houses, vintage music shop, and live music venue I have ever had the pleasure of visiting. No, I'm not talking about 3 different shops. I mean one shop that has hot rod and music fusion like no other. Grumps Garage is located in historic downtown Lake Elsinore on beautiful historic Route 395. Done in a 1950s classic style, it looks the part of an old diner with its wonderful stainless steel front. Let me tell you, it doesn't stop there though. Grumps Garage carries a full selection of vintage Ford car and truck parts, is packed to the walls with antiques, and has one of the largest hot rod inspired music sections this side of the Mississippi. But what I think lets this particular shop stand apart is its regular live music.
When I'm sitting here in my broke down Ford, I'm stuck again on Highway 74. I'm just trying to get myself to that little shop in Elsinore. Hey, mister, won't you give me a ride to a place called Grumps Garage? Hey, mister, won't you give me a ride to a place called Grumps Garage? They got all the music and the parts that poor boy could want.
A lot of folks ask me why I started the shop, why I mixed the 2 together, or 5 together, or whatever you want to call the shop is. But you know, ever since my whole premise is Hank Williams and hot rods, of course, I've been born and raised on them since I was 3. And Hank Williams always sang hot rod going over the hill, and something about that just rang in my head. And so I was like, you know, I've seen shops in my years. I've been on my own 9, 10 years now, and I worked in shops for almost 10 as well, and I'd seen shops dibble, if that's a word you want to use, but they little things here and there, you know, maybe carry a CD or a book or whatever. And when it came time to like light up what's Grumps gonna be about, what's gonna make it set off different, first of all, displaying my own collection of what I've been doing for years, as you can kind of see some of it here, and then not only just bringing in a few things, but carrying an entire selection of DVDs, of the classic drag racing or the juvenile delinquent movies from the 40s and 50s. And then, I started out with 3 CDs, and now I snowballed into, I think, one of probably the largest genre-specific, hot rod genre-specific music shops west of the Mississippi, for sure. With some of the, you look at the wall and you've got Americana, blues. Think about Happy Days, Rock Around the Clock Tonight. They were all driving hot rods, tying the two together. So, in all essence, to take it to the furthest step possible, that would be to have an entire music shop in the store. And then, just because my mind works this way, and if people think about, we're going to catch up with this guy one day, how do you take it a step different? And that would be where I'm sitting right now. Now, as you can see behind me, there's a board. We do live music. Key is that it has to be a band that we carry, and they have to be a traveling band. I don't do a lot of local stuff. And the premise is to give them a venue instead of just going to a bar and having to play over 30 people that don't want to be there for them. So here they get to tell stories and how the songs came to be, why they're playing in Grumps' garage, all this different stuff. And building family basically on the hot rod side to the music side. We got a lot of our customer base for the music side that comes over and wants to see the live music. And you'd be surprised with 21-year-old, 22-year-old kids hanging out with 65-year-old people and all building family. The bands are digging on it. The car builders come through and they buy a lot of their stuff now. So we're really starting to go. New website getting ready to launch. Incredible website. Can't wait for the public to see it. Nathan, our friend Nate, he's building it for us. Man, it's got some good stuff on there, and it's the first time ever that we're going to be offering the exact kind of freight style with every single item that we carry in the store. It just can't wait. So all this stuff, it brings a passion to be one of a kind, to be the only one, basically. And keep it that way. That's what Grumps is about anyway.